On the 3rd of September in the Philippines, specifically Pantuncan, 7 soldiers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines were injured in a blast set up by the NPA, or the Maoist rebels. In the attack, 7 soldiers were injured by a command-detonated mine that exploded and caused their injuries. Now, the leader of this group, Jake Obligado, the major in charge, claims that the NPA used a pressure-type mine, the kind that we see all the time in movies where somebody steps on it and explodes. Now, the NPA denies this charge. In fact, for many, many years, they have followed what's called the Ottawa Treaty, where they don't use such mines. They only use command-detonated mines, which means somewhere somebody was watching and pushed a button to cause the explosion. Now, the reason they do this, and the same reason that the Ottawa Treaty was created, was to avoid civilian casualties, as we can tell by soldiers being the ones who were injured in the attack. Now, this claim that they used a pressure-type trigger for the explosion is false, and it's been proven false for a very long time. They keep making this accusation over and over again. Now, in addition to this, the government of the Philippines, particularly the military, is claiming that the NPA used human feces on the mine in order to cause septic injuries in the explosion. Now, the NPA does not do this. They have said very emphatically that this is not a tactic that they choose to carry out, which was released in a press statement, which I will leave a link in the description below. The Armed Forces of the Philippines is calling this a chemical attack. So the government of the Philippines, the Philippine military, which are essentially the puppets of U.S. imperialism, are now taking advantage of the whole media sensation around chemical weapons and now claiming that the NPA is using them. And this claim is just completely come out of nowhere. And I don't think that timing is a coincidence. Now that chemical weapons is a hot topic that's going around the media, particularly in the U.S., this is clearly a fabrication. I mean, the timing of this is extremely suspicious. The ploy here is obvious, to try to link the NPA to the Bashar al-Assad regime. Not link that doesn't to claim that they are in cahoots, but to claim that they are somehow on the same moral level. I mean, a lot of the world has been convinced that the Bashar al-Assad regime is the government is a criminal organization that uses chemical weapons against some people, despite the fact that that's not been proven or even really has any evidence for. But we can see what the imperialist puppets are doing here. They're literally just recycling the same tactics of their masters and then applying that to the NPA. I mean, not only is this false just claim, it's actually pretty sad that the government of the Philippines has to go to this length to just blatantly become a loudspeaker and just recycle the lies of its master, because they can't really come up with anything the NPA is actually doing wrong. The fact they have to reduce themselves to this shows a lot of desperation on their part. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share on various social media, and if you want, there's some other good videos here you can check out.